So guys, welcome back to the Poco Poco podcast. And today I have Juan, that he's a nurse and he's a local here from Miami. Welcome, Juan.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, my name is Juan. I'm 23. I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I came from Cuba when I was 15. I've been here for about 9 years now.
Okay.
So I come from Cuba. My main reason was to study. Went to school full time. Didn't really party. Didn't really go out. Uh, I decided to pursue a career in the medical field. Before nursing, I actually applied to PA school. I got waitlisted. That took a little bit about 2 years of my life after I really realized what really the medical field was, and
Okay.
then what was nursing and all these little things. Then I did nursing, and here I am,
Yeah.
being a nurse. Like little by little, you get to reach certain things, you get to certain positions, and then you just keep growing from it.
What made you want to pursue the medical field, like nursing or more than nursing, like nurse practitioner, you told me once, or even maybe as a doctor in the future?
Well, so when I was in Cuba, I actually wanted to be a doctor. Um, I come here with my mom, my dad. They're getting old. I don't really have a lot of time to study. Medical school can take up to 10 to 12 years. I didn't really want to study that long, but I always wanted to be in the medical field. I didn't really know how to do anything else. I don't know anything about computers, mechanic, or social media and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So my life has always been related to the medical field, so that's the reason why I decided to pursue a career. I did PA because it's a great career, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you're limited to the things that you can do.
Okay.
Nursing is a field that is more broad. You have a job everywhere, you have more opportunity to grow. So I learned that the hard way
Yes.
after I applied to another career, but here I am. Pursue nursing. It's a great career. I enjoy it. It's hard sometimes. It's
I-
tough.
I bet like
hard.
all the things that you see, like people almost like dying, you gotta like help them like get
Right.
well again. The stories that you might tell me will be 1,000 stories, like you being like the hero basically for these people.
Right.
And how was that transition for you when you were 15 years old, coming from Cuba to here to Miami? How was it like? How was like coming in, pursuing your dreams, working hard? Nothing was given to you because I know your story kind of, and you're here now. You're a nurse. Like you came here from Cuba, and now you're pursuing your dreams.
Well, when I was 15. I came to the U.S. I stayed with my grandpa. He was the one who got me here for a month, and then I went to the Keys. That was the hard part because people speak Spanish in the Keys, but not in school.
Okay.
So I would just always sit alone in the corner. Got bullied sometimes.
I think
Uh,
everybody got bullied once.
got bullied sometimes. They'll make fun of me, and I didn't know English. So I got a group of friends, mainly the people that actually spoke Spanish. So I told them, look, I don't care about Spanish. I just want you guys to speak to me in English. I learned. Took me about 7 months to learn, and then the transition. And then I came back to Miami. Then I went to high school here. Same thing, just transition. Every time you go from school to school, it's different because there's different cultures, there's different people.
Yes.
Sometimes sometimes you think that you're gonna get used to it, but you're not.
Yeah.
You face different people. I've been around many people. I played football. I've been around African Americans. I've also been around white Americans, Mexicans. So there's a little bit of everybody. So my main thing, people call it friendly. I'm friendly.
Yeah.
So that's can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. In that case, it was a good thing. So I got to get along with people. I got to learn. I got to learn English here and there, and it got me to where I'm at. I created connections. These connections that they have helped me, and they still help me to get where I'm at. And I try to do the same for them.
And during your journey, like, you have any stumbles, like something that made you say, like, hey, like, this is not for me. I want to go back, or like, I want to go back to PA school or nursing. Like, what made you like stick to your route?
Well, it's always hard. It's always hard because my main goal is to help my parents.
Yes.
So sometimes you see that it's taking a lot of time, and when you come from Cuba, you don't really have anything. So going from like everything about life and everything about career-wise.
Yes.
Not being an entrepreneur or like making your own money or having a social page or being a model, stuff like that. That can escalate in a matter of a year. But when it comes to careers, it's overtime. You need to do this, and
Put
that.
in the work.
Put in the work to get to this position. So, yeah, it's been hard going to PA school, not getting in. If you think about it, as some obstacles. Like, I applied to PA school when I was 19. It took me 2 years to get to the whole process,
Yes.
and then you find out that no, you got waitlisted and then you didn't get in.
Yes.
And you think about it, look, if I would have chosen nursing, then I would have been a nurse by 20, because the program is in like a year or 4 months, and I'll be a nurse by 21, and I was a nurse at 23, 22.
Nice.
So there's a little things that you think about it, but sometimes you realize that everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
Everything happens for a reason, and when you get to a certain point, when you get to a certain position, then you're grateful. You're grateful for the things that you get and for the things that you did not get.
Yes.
And that's gratitude.
How do you handle, like, when they told you, hey, you gotta wait mostly 2 years waitlisted? How do you handle that, like that rejection?
No, I cried.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem. Hey,
I cried.
it happens.
I cried, and it wasn't always easy. I got rejected from PA school. I didn't get in. I also didn't pass my boards in the first time, the first try. It took me 3 times to pass my boards.
But you passed.
But I passed.
That's the important thing, bro.
So, yeah, you cry. Like,
Yeah.
it's a hard work, and you realize, yo, my hard work is not paying off,
Yes.
and stuff like that. It's upsetting.
No, it sucks, and because when I applied when I was studying here from at FIU to be a research dietitian, I got rejected 2 times. I was like, hey, like I did all this, all the hard work, I had good grades, I volunteered, and sometimes you're like, damn, like I just hit this wall after all my hard work. But like you said, like something always like that happens for a reason, because maybe if I was a registered dietitian, all of this would not happen. You know what I mean? Rise Enhanced Media, Big Hearts, Big Guns, the Poco Poco movement would not happen. So I look back, it's like, damn, like now I know why it happened. Like
Right.
maybe in my life as a registered dietitian, I was gonna be like, you know what? I'm cool here, you know, I'm not gonna pursue anything else. I'm just gonna stay here chilling, working at the hospital, or maybe do my own practice and just chill. But now I want it more, like I wanna drive, you know what I mean? Like I work hard for everything I have. So if I hit a stumble, I already hit a stumble when I was in college with the registered dietitian, so I know how to handle that. And probably you too, like if you go and pursue to be a nurse practitioner and something happens that it doesn't work out, you already know, you know what? This is not the end of the world, right?
Right, of course. Just like everything, you get to a certain position where you realize that helping and creating a bigger movement is more important than just your old goals or the things that you thought that you wanted to do.
Yes.
To be honest, everyone wants to be a doctor. Everyone wants to. And if you actually ask nurses, most of them will tell you, "I want to be a CRNA." What? That makes the most money.
Yes.
I don't. That's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
It's not fulfilling. I think mental health is a big part of nowadays society.
Oh yeah, big time.
I want to pursue mental health.
Yes, that's
I want
awesome.
to be a psychiatrist nurse practitioner.
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
actually want to help the community. Don't get me wrong, it makes a lot of money, but if I'm making a lot of money, and I also feel, and I'm also realizing that I'm helping other people get better. That's
more fulfilling than making $20,000 more, because you're actually enjoying what you're doing.
That's more fulfilling. Yeah.
And like you said, right now, the issue right now in this country is mental health.
It is.
A lot of people, kids, adults, even like older adults, the older generation. I work in the medical field as a wellness coordinator, and I see it. Some of my patients, they have a lot of mental issues, and it's like, if they would have attacked this since the beginning, maybe have someone like you, they would not be in the situation they are right now. And like we were talking about, social media. Social media is a big part of it. Like social media, a lot of people, I want to be like this person. It's like, nah, bro, like change your own goals. Don't be chasing someone else, because their life, you might see it bright and beautiful, but in the background, they might be depressed as well. And they're just putting up there just to get the likes, get the following, get the views, but it's not actually fulfilling them. And that's where the mental health comes in.
I tell people all the time, and I tell my friends and the people actually are close to me that I talk to, because I don't tend to talk to people that I'm not really close to, because some people get offended, and that's not something that I'm trying
Yeah.
come across as someone that was trying to offend you or
But
get in your business.
I'll,
But
I'll say something after.
but you can't compare your life to people's highlights.
That's exactly right.
You can't do that. You will never win. You can't compare the life that you're living daily with 3 minutes of someone's life or whatever they want to show you.
Yes.
No one shows the hard times.
Oh no, never. Or if they do, it's like, don't do that. Like, if you actually need help, because there's some people out there in social media, they want to see your downfall, and it's sad because it's like, why will you comment that? Why will you DM? Oh, I hope you kill yourself. Like, stories that I heard is like, why will you say that? Like, if that person actually does that, that has happened.
Right.
I seen the news, kids. Oh, I hope you kill yourself, and the kid actually ends up killing himself. It's like, you just committed murder. In other words, people can say, oh, the kid was, weak, mental, but he needed help. And people commenting like that is like, it's gonna destroy the people that are coming up right now, which is the younger generation.
The biggest thing about mental health, the thing that I'm trying to help the most is us.
Yes.
Men. Our mental health is neglected, and I'm not trying to get into the whole thing, but since we're little kids, we've been told that you
Toughen up.
You need to put up with whatever it is. You're supposed to do this. You did something right. You achieved something. It's okay. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
So it's really hard for us that we come from a Caribbean or this
Yes.
third world countries, and when we're always told this is what you're supposed to do, we don't really enjoy our goals. We don't really celebrate our goals. When we reach a certain milestone, it's like, no, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to keep getting better and getting better.
Yes.
So sometimes it's hard because when you don't reach that, you don't tend to look to what you achieved. You tend to look what you did not achieve, and that's what gets you, and that's what fucks you up in the
No, and it's true that you don't have to, like, it's based on science. The mental health of men is the most, like,
It is.
it's crazy how bad the mental health in men is. And it's like, don't talk, shut up and work. You know what I mean? Like, I have friends that have opened up to me. I'm like, yeah, bro, like, don't worry, like, open up, like, it's okay. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. I prefer, like a UFC fighter said once, I prefer you to cry on my shoulder than me cry on your funeral. And that sucks. Like, if a friend needs to open up, I'll be like, bro, I'm here for you. Like, just tell me what you need to tell me. Let it all out. And then, if you need extra help, we'll talk to a doctor, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, whatever you need to get you better. Because the UFC fighter said it perfectly. I'd rather you talk to me than me cry at your funeral.
But that's you.
Yes.
That's how you handle it. Most people don't.
Yes.
So what makes me think that you're gonna do it when 75% of those other people, all they do is just look at me and say that I'm weak,
Yeah.
or say that I'm a crybaby, or say that, oh, you just handle it.
Yeah.
So that's why we shut up. That's why we
Yeah.
don't say anything, because we don't really know who's gonna be in our corner or who's gonna be against us,
Yes.
and that sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah. And you as a professional, that's where you're gonna come in and like help men, help women, help everybody that needs that help, and be like, hey, I'm here for you. Don't be afraid, because sometimes people need that push. Like, hey, like, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to like destroy you. I'm here to actually help you. But some people, they don't want to hear the truth.
Right.
When
That's
you tell
also
them the
true.
truth, hey, like, if you go down this path, you're gonna freaking die. Or you go down this path with this group of people, you're not gonna go nowhere. And they're like, oh, no, no, no. But like we say in Spanish, de cantazo, uno aprende.
Claro.
And sometimes when we're kids, remember our parents, oh, no te quiero, I don't want you with those people because they're bad. It's like, Mom, they're my best friends. Something happens, and the parents were always right. So you get that, you put that into perspective now, it's like, damn, like, you just gotta be careful who you surround yourself with.
Of course.
I've been blessed to have good friends like you, like Nicole, David, and a bunch of other friends. And people are like, oh, you have a big circle. Yeah, but my big circle is filled with great people that I know from Puerto Rico and Miami. I know good people here as well. And I can call them right now and be like, hey, bro, I'm not feeling it. Where you at? Like, let's go talk. Or like, let me go to your house or come to my house. Like, that's the type of people that you want to surround yourself with.
100%. 100%.
That want to see you succeed.
And let's talk about a little bit about the medical field. This might get me in trouble, but I don't really care.
Okay.
The medical field is a business. I can say that I want to try, come in and try to make it a little better.
Mm-hmm.
But the medical field is a business. Big pharma is a business. Every single one of these things are businesses. they want you to be depressed. They want you to have this type of illnesses because that's how they make money. They don't treat you how you should be treated. They treat you with medications. What happens to medications? You get addicted to medications. When you stop the medication, you're going to withdraw. You need more medication. So this is what people need to understand, and please listen to me. Depression is not real. Depression is a thing that tells you there's something in your life that you need to change. Do not go to the doctor because you're depressed, because you will never get out of depression. Work on yourself. Go to the gym. Read. Listen to people that are ahead of you. Listen to people that are better than you. No one who's better than you will judge you. No one who's better than you is going to hate on you. Those people that are better than you, all they're going to do is teach you until they get to that point. Now, if you have a real illness, if you have a real mental illness like bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, like this type of disease that
Yes.
you need medication for those, that is different. But because you feel depressed, because you feel anxiety, please, there's these little kids in Africa that haven't eaten in days, and they just keep pushing through. We're the most privileged people in the world. We have roof over our head. We have food. We have where to sleep. We have who to talk to. There's millions of people in the world that don't have any of this.
Yes.
And you tell me you're depressed? It can be easily done, easily fixed. All you need to do is just get your shit together, just keep working. Talk to whoever you want to talk to your friends, express how you feel. But the ultimate goal is for you to realize that there's something wrong. And you're depressed because there's something wrong in your life. And you're the only person that can fix it. And that's how it is.
And like when those people reach those stumbles, like what type of recommendation, like what you will tell them, like, hey, like you probably went through some dark times reaching your goals. So how did you get out of those dark times to reach your goals?
I've been depressed. I've been heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
All of these things.
Yes.
I've cried. I've looked at myself in the mirror. Didn't like who I was. What did I do? I just got to work. I started working out. I started learning how to get better.
Yes.
Because as a man, you don't have another choice. If you don't get better, you will not do better.
Yeah, you're gonna stay in the ground.
In the ground, you will not do better. So, read, listen to podcasts, listen to other people that know more than me, relating myself to people who are higher level than me, because there's always someone better.
Yes.
Always, 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 always. Always someone better. Be humble, learn, appreciate the dark times, but also embrace the good times.
Yeah.
Eat healthy, maintain a good lifestyle. I would say don't smoke, don't drink, but they're still gonna do it anyway.
Oh yeah, here, especially here in Miami,
They're still gonna
it's
do
the
it
drinking
anyways.
city.
Partying and stuff like that, they gets to a certain point that it's not fulfilling.
Yes.
There's really nothing out there.
And it's fun. Like I tell people, like, hey, like they tell me, oh, Raymond, you don't drink, you don't go out. I go out, but it's not something that my body wants to do like every freaking weekend. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's go out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because when you think of it, you spend more than $500 on a weekend easily here in Miami going out. And I'm like, no, instead of spending $500, I'm just gonna go and invest in a better camera equipment. You know what I mean? Like better gear, better microphones, better drone, better stuff that is gonna help me progress my life, not make a club owner more money.
More money. And they'll tell you that, oh, but you're not having fun and this, like that. And look, I'm having fun.
My own way.
Yeah. I have fun at my house.
Yeah.
I'm having fun at my house.
Yeah.
I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. I'm having fun working out. I'm having fun eating rice and chicken every day.
Exactly.
But that's how I have fun. Don't get me wrong. If you like going out, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
but
good.
I can tell you something. You go out on a Sunday, and me and you work the same job, I'll outwork you 1,000%.
Yes.
You can't compete. And whatever you put in, so whatever you get out. Everybody wants equal opportunities, and that's not real. Everyone just wants equal outcome.
Yeah.
You can't have equal outcome if you're not putting the same amount of work.
That is correct.
You can't be better than me if you're going out every weekend and I'm working and I'm trying to get better every weekend. It's different. Just like I said me, I can say you, I can say everybody. You cannot compete to someone that's working. You cannot compete with someone that's trying to get better. It's just how it is. So for you to get better, you got to do better. It's that simple.
And put in the work and don't look at the neighbor's yard, because every yard, like I said, is different.
You're right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the way you put work is different than the way I put work.
course.
But we're both hustlers that are putting in the work every day, so things can fall into place poco a poco, and like I don't hear the negative comments. You see my studio, I have comics, I got gaming, I got everything, but I don't care because since I was a kid, I wanted this. You know what I mean? This was like my dream right now. Like people see this like, oh, but you spend so much money on the figures, and I'm like, it's something that fulfills me. It's something that I work hard for, and it feels good every time I go and buy a figure. Like this figure was $70. Before I couldn't afford it. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna buy a $7 figure. Now I can do it. Some people might see it as a waste of money, but for me, it's like, no, like
That's a goal.
it's a goal. Like I can buy a $7 figure right now. Before I couldn't even like look at a $20 one. You know what I mean? So it's something that fulfills me, and that's why I tell people, if it fulfills you, you'll do it. Like have fun, but make sure that you put in the work, because I don't want to hear you complain. You're going clubbing every weekend. They're like, oh, my life, it sucks. It's like, look at yourself in the mirror. What you're doing that is making your life suck. So don't blame other people because of your mistakes.
100%. 100%.
Yes. And it's awesome to see someone like you that came from Cuba, put in the work, no excuses, and you're not a nurse, and you're becoming something awesome that's going to help out people in the future. So I'm really proud of you, bro.
I'm the host, so let me ask you a question.
Yes.
I'm the host.
Okay, you're the host now. Okay, shoot.
Okay, so how do you handle pressure?
Pressure?
How do you handle the pressure? Let's say, how do you handle hate? There's always hate. There's always people that want to be better than you, but can't. And there's always people that are trying to compete. There's always competition.
Yes.
Life as a man is always a competition. So,
Yes.
like, how do you handle that?
Right now, let's start with the competition. I like competition because it always gonna make me, push forward, be better, not sleep around. Look what happened to Blockbuster. They slept on Netflix, and what happened? Netflix took over. So I see it that way. So my way of competition is like healthy competition. Oh, you did that? Okay, let's go for it. I'm gonna top it with this.
Right.
And the person behind me is gonna be like, oh, Raymond, you did that? Let me top it with this. Look what I did. And it's a healthy competition that you can have. But when people start to hate, people start to comment, people start to be like, oh, like, you know what I mean? I don't pay attention, because why I'm gonna, pay attention to people, give a percentage of my mind to those people that are hating while I'm trying to be better. So when the haters come, entre comillas, like we say in Spanish, I don't pay attention. Like I just let my work do the talking.
Right.
Like you wanna hate, you wanna talk about me, I don't care. You don't pay my bills, you don't pay, anything in my life. So I just work harder, and you keep talking, but I'm gonna continue progressing and being better and helping those around me be better as well. Because we can have healthy competition. If we compete in bodybuilding, we're really good friends. It's like, damn, this guy fucking legs are huge. I gotta start squatting more, Healthy competition. I'm not hating. I was like, damn, bro. And you can tell me, bro, your chest. And I was like, yeah, bro, you know what I mean? Get to it, start benching. So we can have healthy competition.
Right.
But when you start hating and talking crap about other people, why are you hating on people that want to progress in life? Like, why? If you want to reach my level of, let's see, for example, another videographer is hating on me. It's like, if you want to reach my level, bro, just ask me. I have helped other videographers come up, and they're like, oh, Raymond, I'm scared because you're in the business. Just ask me, because when I was starting, I was in your position.
People helped you.
Exactly. People help me, so I want to pass that on. If you don't want to hear me out or sit down with me and talk to me, why are you hating? Or like, hey, I want to do this with you and this and that, then just, you know what I mean? Get out of the way, because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for hate. And you can do me wrong, but I don't have time for that.
And the beautiful thing is that we're into different industries.
Yes.
And it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's the same thing. They want to get better. I'm working 60-hour weeks, and you're doing 36. How are you going to be better than me?
Yeah.
I'm getting over 20 hours every week of experience that you're not getting. I'm seeing things that you're not getting. I'm like, it's impossible.
Yeah.
So, like you said, the healthy competition is needed.
Oh, yeah.
It's needed to get better. It's needed, but there's certain people that can differentiate healthy competition to hate. I don't hate, because I understand how hard it is to get to a certain position. So if someone is better than me, he had to work hard to get there.
Yes.
So I can't hate on someone who's working hard. Even if you didn't work hard, even if you were born in a rich family, you have it.
Yeah,
what am I supposed to do?
Exactly. You cannot compete against that. It's just like, damn, I want to reach that. So when my kids get that, they're gonna feel that way, but they're gonna work hard for it. That's
Right.
why I
can't compete with someone like that. I can't even hate someone like that because he didn't choose that.
yeah,
That was just a family he was born with.
exactly. And his parents
Whatever he
maybe
does,
also, yeah,
whatever he does with that money or whatever he does after that, that's different.
Yeah.
Either you're stupid or you're smart.
yeah,
But it's. I just can't understand why people just can't be happy for other people. What there's so much negativity, what there's so much hate in the society right now. Yo, there's enough space for everybody to win.
go to an energy drink aisle at Publix or go to Vitamin Shop. How many energy drinks are there? And those people, I've seen it. I work with the sports nutrition industry, and they're all sitting on the table, bro. They're just having fun. Oh man, that energy drink that you did, great taste, but taste mine, bro. That's great. There's enough money for everybody, but people always want everything for me, and I don't care who I have to hurt to get to it. And it's like I don't do that. Like I'm really protective of my work. Like I get it. I'm super like prideful, and it's normal. But I'm willing to help you out. But if you're attacking me, and like we have a saying in Puerto Rico, si tú quieres, está atacando mi arroz con mi habichuela, que is basically what I'm, bringing the money with, bringing the money, paying my bills and stuff. That's something different. You'll start to get another rate, but I'll never offend you. I'll never attack you. I just like, you know what? Just stay out of my way, and just watch me work, basically.
When I was applying to PA school, that I had to shadow a PA. This is the reason why I'm the way I am. I got to get close to a lot of doctors, and there was one saying that they always said: "You get further in life by being grateful and being friendly and being supportive than being hateful."
That's true.
Let me tell you something. There's a lot of hate between nurses, but you don't see a lot of hate between doctors.
Yeah.
That's something big.
That says a lot, yeah, because the doctors are a little bit way above, a little bit more.
If you see the doctors very united, they're always together, they hang out together, they have dinner, they play soccer. You don't see that with the nurses. I don't understand why. Yo, we're the bottom of the bottom. Why are we fighting? Why are we trying to kill each other?
Yeah.
Why are we trying to take everyone's job? It just makes no sense.
Exactly.
These people are making thousands of dollars and they're literally just
chilling,
yeah, hanging out with each other, laughing, going clubbing,
helping each other,
helping each other,
continuing education between each other.
It's different. I don't really understand it.
I think it might be just Miami and some other states, but mostly here in Miami too.
It's different, man.
But we just gotta ignore it and keep on hustling. And like I said, if you're not contributing anything to my life and you're just hating, stay on the sidelines hating. Let us continue hustling. Let us continue working hard and continue to fill that small or big circle that you might have, and forget about the rest. Like, why I'm gonna spend 20-30% of my head on someone that is hating? Oh, I'm doing this because of the haters. Bro, I don't care. Like, you see me post. I post about gaming. I post about geek stuff. I don't care, mate. I got messages from people that never have liked my stuff in their lives, but they message me, hey bro, I like your work hustle, I like what you're doing. You never know who's watching. Even there's one person that you can change their life in social media. I'm going for it. Like I tell my gamers and geeks, forget about whatever negative comments. If you like to post about gaming, post it. Who cares? Like, just be you, and if it's fulfilling your life, just go for it.
That's true. Well, our posts are kind of different.
Okay, no worries. We'll talk about it off camera.
Our posts are kind of different,
okay.
But I'll stop. I'll stop because, like I said,
no worries.
The negativity and the hate and stuff like that. But mainly,
I've
turned my page into just working on and
fitness,
and basically nursing and healthcare and
helping other people.
How to help
and you never know if you start your own business on the side in the future. And
that's a goal I was going to.
Okay.
But I needed my master's.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to start an IV therapy company, which I hopefully got willing. Now I will start once I get my master's. But I needed my master's. I needed to be a provider for me to start the company, order the supplies and stuff like that, because there's no point of 20-25% to other people just for them to order the supplies when I'm actually paying for them. So I kept that on hold, and my main thing is that either do that or mainly open my own practice as a psych nurse practitioner where I
Okay.
can help other people and maybe change people's lives.
That's awesome.
That's
That sounds
the-
great. Hey, and when you do that, you can come back and be part of the Poco Poco podcast
Good.
version 2.0 or 3.0. Or maybe my goal is to have a studio. You never know if this picks up and I have my own studio
We'll
in the
pick up.
future. Yes.
We'll pick up.
It will. It will. You're right. So, Jose, thank you so much for being part of the Poco Poco podcast. It was great to see you and see your story, like hear your story, sorry, and know about your future. And I think you're going to make it. Not think, you're going to.
Of
So,
course, bro.
Thank you so
I
much. Okay,
appreciate
bro.
it.
Thank you so much. Until next time, guys. And I'm excited for this. Thank you, Jose, again for being here. And always enjoy the journey for things to fall into place.
Of course.
Poco a poco.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That was good.
Yeah, that was great.